The 21st of September 2018 will forever be remembered in the history of Ahmadiyya Muslim community, as it marked the start of the first ever Nordic Jalsa, which was hosted by a Norwegian chapter of the community at the beautiful Betel Nasr Mosque, Oslo, Norway. Nordic Jalsa is a 3-day convention held with a collaboration between the 5 Nordic countries.
इस जलसे की खासियत ये है कि पहले जलसा है सालाना.
The speciality of this convention is that so far, yearly conventions were held by each Nordic country locally, whereas in this convention we have representation from Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, and then Norway is the host.
This spiritual convention started off by offering Tahajjud prayer on Friday, with the official flag hoisting ceremony held at midday, followed by Friday sermon and prayer. Shortly after, live proceedings of the Friday sermon delivered by His Holiness Khalifatul Masih V from London, UK, were shown live as a part of the Nordic Jalsa program. The original plan included a question-answer session at the end of the first day, which had to be called off due to extreme weather warnings by the local authorities. The second day was filled with many spiritually enhancing and heartfelt speeches delivered by the distinguished members of the participating countries. These speeches reached out to the whole audience and were met by enormous appreciation and gratitude.
The speeches are prepared with a lot of effort, and the content is very important according to this geographical area. Take for instance the social media speech or the speech about the promised Messiah alayhi salam, Zikr Habib. And these speeches took my personal knowledge to a different level.
One of the more anticipated arrivals and visitations of this Jalsa was one of the mayors of Oslo, Marianne Borgen, who expressed her utmost appreciation of the event.
It
was an honor for me to come and visit your community and get the chance to meet and talk to both men and women. My message to your community is that only when we work together can we make peace in our democracy, in our cities and our nation. To reduce the social gap in our society and for the government and voluntary organizations to be able to work together, the communities have to come together, include everyone and be able to cooperate with the authorities and the state.
With the highest number of participants and equally powerful speeches, the third and final day of the first ever Nordic Jalsa will not be forgotten anytime soon. Lajna-e Maila, the members of the Ahmadiyya community, held their separate independent session on the third day of the Jalsa, which brought about the same enthusiasm, spirituality and blessings. This massive convention was planned and arranged with a lot of effort, time and energy. All the various departments put their heart and soul, day and night, to serve the guests of the promised Messiah alayhi salam.
Alhamdulillah, all the departments are working very good, especially Ziyafat and transport and residence.
I live in the area of Finland which is called Lapland. My family is the only Ahmadi family in that area. Alhamdulillah, this is my first convention after 1983. The arrangements are mashallah very good. I congratulate the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Norway. It feels like we are bound to a single chain, whether it's Denmark, Norway, England or Germany.
I'm coming straight away from the Jalsa Salana, Germany and Belgium, and really I don't feel there is difference in the quality and standard.
The event was concluded with a powerful and moving speech delivered by the chief guest, Maulana Azhar Hanif Sahib, Naib Amir and Missionary in Charge, Ahmadiyya Muslim Community, USA. After which Missionary Hanif Sahib led the silent prayer to conclude the first ever Nordic Jalsa.
To have someone request you to go to a Jalsa is a blessing itself. And then to be selected as one to represent the Markaz Huzur as a special guest, who is in a sense to perform that duty which one would wish Huzur would be there. And people will look at you now as if you're walking in the shadow of Khilafat. It's a very tremendous responsibility that one feels.
With the grace of Allah, the total attendance reached over 1,600, and every single one of these 1,600 members returned home at the end of this spiritual convention with the blessings of Allah shining upon them. MTA International, Sweden Studios.